Let's see, my next introduction is for Congressman Ben Ray Lujan. One of Congressman Lujan's priority has been to help people in difficult economic times by voting to provide tax cuts for small businesses. Prior to his election to Congress, he served as chairman of the New Mexico Public Regulatory Commission. Here's Congressman Lujan.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you. You've had several good mornings, several blessings. And we're here to talk. We're here to learn, and we're here to make sure that everyone understands the challenges that you go through every day, but appreciate the contributions that you make as well to our nation's national security. So thanks for letting me get a chance to visit with you today. I hope that you've heard consistency in support from the delegation today, because so many of you have traveled not only to Washington, D.C. to visit with us. We've had the honor of visiting with you here at home. You've shown us your capacity with the services and the goods that you procure and the differences that you make every day. As I look around the room today, I see many longtime friends that are here today that have served in different capacities that have made a difference in our lives. Right up front here is Anna taking a seat like she normally does, making sure that we all hear her and see her. As I told General Klotz earlier, this is one of the powerhouses here at home where with the subtle brush of her voice, you feel the hammer come down when small businesses aren't being looked after. I see former governors that are here today, former elected officials who have found their path, as Steve reminded us, to entrepreneurship and making a difference to creating better opportunities for those of us around New Mexico that need you the most. Senator Heinrich and Senator Udall, for your leadership, I want to say thank you for making sure that we're able to be here today standing as a team, and in New Mexico, as we know, standing as a family. General Klotz, for you always making time for us as a delegation and for us as New Mexicans to understand the magnitude of what happens at Los Alamos National Laboratory, Sandia, and at WIP, for Director Bisson from SCMC for making the trip to come on down and to listen from the small business owners and the doers and the creators here in New Mexico. I want to recognize you and the entire NNSA team and the SCMC team that are here. So we don't have to talk to you about the importance of what our national labs do every day. General, you see it. As a matter of fact, I often am envious of General Klotz for the reputation that he has. He's probably one of the first people up, the last people to go to bed, and he understands what's happening around the world and here at home, and he makes sure that these facilities and all the people that work there and all the suppliers and small businesses that do work with them to keep them functioning, that in the end that they keep us safe. That any time that there's a major event anywhere around the world or here at home, someone from New Mexico was there to prevent something bad from happening or to help make something good come to fruition. That's what we have here at home. But all of that being said, with the contributions from each of you and from our national labs here in New Mexico, it needs to be felt all around us here at home. So while we've seen 70 plus consecutive months of private sector job creation around America, we see unemployment that's fallen from over 10% down to 4.9% around the United States. Story's a little different here at home. And we have to pay attention to that. Because with the importance of these investments to these national security assets and job creators that we have here in New Mexico, there has to be an understanding of the regional responsibilities that we have in and around the national labs and the capacity that you see in this room today. And that's why we're here. So I hope that each and every one of you, as Steve talked about Uber, that we understand that there's also a responsibility that we have not only from SCMC and from NNSA to help us with capacity building, looking at making sure that we have the latest and greatest technology, the assets to bandwidth, to be able to spur up these small businesses, not just to compete for federal contracts, but to open up a new avenue to supply chains with private sectors around the United States and around the world. That's the next step. And so while there's been so many frustrations that have been shared, and frustrations that I feel, well, our family has had different small businesses. My father was part of a team that was a contractor at Los Alamos National Lab in the way of an iron worker. You know, I don't have my dad around anymore because of exposure. And that's why we need to keep everyone here safe as well for the work that they do. But I do know this. That contractor that my dad worked for, they helped build one of the most amazing facilities that we have in the country. And when that leads forward to recognizing the contributions that everyone in this room makes to national security and to well-being and to make sure that economic prosperity is going to be shared, that's what this is about. So, General, I'm hoping that we'll take time today with these small business meetings to understand the vibrancy of the regional responsibility that we have, of the capacity building that we have to recognize, to making sure that this process is fair, that it's transparent, and that it's opaque, because those are the concerns that many of you have presented to me, and that I wanted to make sure that I shared to the team today. So to everyone that's here today, again, thank you for taking time from your family responsibilities, from your small business responsibilities, to be here to share those concerns, to make sure that everyone on this table that has decision-making authority understands those concerns, but that they take your ideas and your solutions to heart, and that today is the first day towards a step in making sure that New Mexico's small businesses' contributions to our national security and to the strength of America will be recognized. So thanks again for having us, everybody. Thanks for making a difference all around New Mexico and all around the world, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.